Alright, what is going on, people? And welcome back. Yeah, I'm back, just like I said I would be. I'm going to be finishing up this game tonight. And, yeah, I ended up taking a nap. I had a headache and was pretty hungry earlier, so I ended up taking a little break. Next thing I know, I woke up, it's past 9 o'clock, so took myself a good nap after I ate. My headache's gone now, so I won't be as grouchy as I was earlier. Alright, we're gonna skip this. We already saw this. Soon game. Let's see where I left off here. I left off right at the beginning of the 4th level, so... Yeah, I did everything here, right? Yes. Okay, except for the Master Thief sprints, but I always save those for after I beat the game.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
Well, that seems perfectly stable to me, doesn't it? Well, I made shitty fireworks and nobody liked them, so now I build fireworks for destruction. They're in the sky. Yeah, so this guy's an unhinged lunatic. That's all it took. It took him getting his fireworks rejected by the general populace. And now he just uses them for destruction instead. Didn't take much. Set this dude off. I can understand being humiliated or whatever, but like, Jesus Christ, man. Oh shit, that dude was nowhere near me. What? Alright, whatever, I'll take the L on that one, I guess. 30. Oh no, only 30 lives left. Oh no. Alright, I gotta watch it. This guy's hitbox is ridiculous, apparently. Alright.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in
Yeah, you can still move their faces around with the analog sticks.
You can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
I don't know why they give you that option. I don't know what the point of that is, but that's the thing. Oh, look at that, yeah. I got the stealth now, stealth ability. What? Oh, bullshit. What the hell even happens there? Oh, that dude... Oh, they can launch it sideways. Okay. Let me let them do it one more time. Is there any clue bottles over here? Yep. Alright. Yeah, is there any significance to these fireworks here? Rome's online. He's always playing something. Nah, there's nothing here, but there's 2 pink fireworks in Duel by the Dragon. Does give you a pretty little light show, though. Gives you a few points. There you go. Better watch out. Sly Cooper's coming in with this pin cane. Look at that. Beautiful. That way leads into the vault. Notice you can see Sly's breath too. It's so cold here. Nice little attention to detail there.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's treasure keys. There's one over there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
Look at them all. They're all guarded right here. I did take a hit, but damn, I got them all. Except for this dude. Straggler. Alright, that's it. Got them all. Excellent. Alright, there's one other clue here somewhere. Please tell me it's in this area, right? Please? Yes, it is. Okay.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578.
578.
This just gets better and better. I'd always heard that one of your southern ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
Granted, I can only move very, very slowly while doing it, but it never runs out, so there is that. So, hey, I'll take what I can get. Like Cooper's getting pretty damn good at everything at this point. My way back here. Okay.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound. I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue. But unfortunately, it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
Attention, bank employee. Sadly,
Okay. How about no? Okay, so which is first on our list here? The unseen foe. Seen and wanted. Alert every flashlight guard and set off every alarm. So go out of my way to be clumsy as hell, apparently. Okay. I don't want to get a, whatchamacallit. I want to go back and get a couple Lucky Charms. Easy way to get those, go back to the first level. Prowling the grounds. That'll make this a lot easier.
This looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to drop out of sight. While invisible, nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them.
So I'm curious, will the decoy count as alerting them? I guess I'm about to find out. It does play the alert music when you're detected, like when it detects this. So maybe. See the lights through the building there. All right. That was funny. How do I get up there? Further ahead here. Wow, now he got 2 alarms blaring. Yeah, that's not annoying at all. What the hell? Why'd he do that? Oh, you want to walk along the rope there? No. No, I did not want to do that, thank you. Make sure I didn't miss any back there, but so much for that. Oh wow, these alarms are insanely obnoxious. Damn it. Yeah, no, I gotta... Just don't want to put myself in a position where it's like, oh, you missed one. We're on the level. You guys know how I feel about that. There we go. Another missed opportunity for 666. Come on, man. Super Cooper. Seen and wanted. There you go. Yeah, that was a interesting little challenge section there. Get seen by everybody. Oh, okay then. Alright, defeat all the training Mugu monkeys in Flaming Temple of Flame. Well, I think I know what it's talking about. I think all these... There's a bunch of guys training on pedestals later on in this level. So I think I gotta kill all those guys on there, on those pedestals.
Despite its temple-like facade, this place is really some sort of training ground. Stay on your toes.
I can't help but feel like I'm missing something though. Nothing else back here, right? Yeah, nothing below there, so yeah. Okay, this should be where it's at. Guarantee this is what it's talking about. So I've actually killed all the guys on here before, so I know it's definitely possible. Could hit them from above, too. They're too hard to get on the ground level. Yeah, I think I'm going to take those two out from up above. There we go, this session's over. Yes. Got them all. Got back from dinner. What's going on, Dart? Yep. I took a nap earlier. Had a headache. Got something to eat after I ended the stream, and then I ended up falling asleep. Yeah, another little fucking headache. Wasn't as bad, and it wasn't anywhere near as bad as the one I had last time. It was just a minor headache. Yeah, no, mine was a sinus headache. It wasn't from the heat. Hope I'm not missing any of those clue bottles. Pretty sure I got them all. I'm trying to stay real vigilant. I'm trying to get them all. They're like Pokemon, dude. I gotta catch them all. Oh, there's a couple up there. How the hell am I supposed to get those? Right here, there we go. Yeah. All right, cool. Alright, there's 5 left. Couple up here, too. That's how I get up there. Alright. Nice. 2 left. Okay, she pushed me, but she didn't actually hit me. That was weird. Where are those last 2, though? Yeah, I'm missing 2 of them. Where are the last 2? Well, I might just finish this level and then go through it again. Could be anywhere in the level. Daxter came out too. Remember that game? What do you mean, Jak and Daxter? Is that what you're talking about? Been helping a buddy move on Wednesday, a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah, I've got Jak and Daxter on PS3, but I never played Jak and Daxter. Believe it or not, I never actually played Jak and Daxter. It's on the list. Games I need to play. Yeah, weird, right? I mean, I played Ratchet and Clank and I played Sly Cooper, but I never played Jak and Daxter. But I did get the collection on PS3. Because I looked up a comparison online between the PS4 and PS3 versions, and actually the PS3 version's better. Glad I looked into it, otherwise I would have just assumed that it's better on PS4, but I know better, so I looked it up, and yeah, it turns out the PS3 version's better. Hate having to look around, trying to find the last 2 damn bottles. It could be anywhere, dude. Could be like, it's probably hidden off somewhere. Or it could just be right under my nose. No idea. Oh, it's not over here. I played Uncharted? Yeah, I played all of them except 4. But yeah, I played the first 3 on PS3. Alright, I'm not gonna bother calling them again, I just want to find the last 2 clues. Doesn't look like it's in this room anywhere. Yeah, you can't go underneath that, so it wouldn't be under there. What's going on, Big Trips? I'm back after like 4 months. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Scouring this level for the last 2 clue bottles I need to get. I have no idea where this is gonna be. I really don't think it's in this room at all. There's nothing over here. There's nothing down there. Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah, Star Wars. I think it's only like $5 too, isn't it? I was thinking about getting that one too. I already got the ones that were down here, right? So it's not down here. Damn, where could these last two be? Oh, there they are. Alright. Somehow I missed that. Yeah, I was playing this earlier, Fake Trips. Playing this earlier today, but I stopped because I was hungry and I was getting a headache, so wasn't feeling all that great, so took a break, got something to eat, took a nap, and now I'm back. I took an ibuprofen too, so headache's gone now. All right, vault time.
Lucky for you, I versed in chaos theory. Otherwise, this code would have been unsolvable. Input 932.
Yes, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
You found the blueprints for the Panda King's lair.
Nice.
I'll upload the data straight into your binocucom.
Right. King of the Hill. Another shooting section.
While on the blasting station, use the left analog stick to aim and the square button to fire.
Right on. I'll keep him covered.
Let's go, Sly.
Best Sly game, 2. 2 gets my vote. Usually they have you, first time around they had you shoot a gate first. This one is just straight into the action.
Nice shot. Bingo. No! I made it halfway! Oh no! Whoa! Bingo! Whoa!
Good job. Set off the alarm. Clumsy fat fuck. Alright, good shit. Well, we got to. Well, if you kept your PS3 around anyway. I'm glad I kept my PS3.
I've calculated the trajectory of these rockets, and I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Well, in that case, Sly, you will be blown to bits. But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Now, to unlock these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
Okay. So let me see here. Last one here is launch 2 pink fireworks and duel by the dragon. Do this race section first. Well, I want to platinum this.
Hurry. What are you doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post when I notice this snow cone.
I like going
stand,
for
and I
all
think
these
to
little
myself,
challenges that they
"Hey,
have here.
Murray, you gotta keep your energy up." So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a key.
We could use the key.
So yeah, I guess I'm doing a little bit of
Come
trophy
on,
hunting
Slider,
today.
pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
All right, remember, steer with the left stick and press square to use any nitro boosts you collect. Keep clear of those icy patches.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
It's funny what he says if he loses this, though. He, like, comes up with a really stupid excuse. It's pretty funny. And Sly just instantly, he's like, just get the damn key, Murray. Oh shit, that dude just wiped out. Ah, I took him out. Get out of my way. Oh shit, no. Alright, I can still win this. There we go, took him out. Very arcadey music here. Aw, you bastard. Oh, I got him though. I overtook him. Yeah.
Nice try. Go get that key.
Once again, Darius is probably raging. He's like, how? How did you get it on the first try? Actually, he did good on that second race. It was that first race where he just really struggled. But yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I think he got it in like 2 tries, didn't he? Second race. Only took him a couple attempts. Go by the dragon. This is the one, right? Good thing I got a capture card and I'm not streaming this directly off of my PlayStation. Otherwise, you just get like a giant blue screen as I'm showing this off. So I'm looking at my dashboard. It's so stupid how they censor all that shit. Me and Chrome were talking about that the other day because he streams off directly off his PlayStation. It drives him nuts. Really, it's the blocked scenes thing in certain games that really pisses him off. And yeah, that doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, oh, you can stream the prologue, but anything additional than that,
Can I freeze when my heart warms at the
can't stream anymore.
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know
So
what you're
dumb.
doing.
Why let you stream it at all?
I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
Cheap capture card you know of? No, I always went with the quality stuff. I'm sure there's like probably a cheap Chinese like capture card you can get. Probably on Amazon or something. Probably got like a bunch of knockoff shitty capture cards. I don't know how well they're gonna work though. I always stuck with the Elgato capture cards. I'm using the Elgato HD60X right now. Okay, so 2 pink fireworks here. I think you can break these too. Yeah, you can. Get some points. Aw, you bitch. She broke all my pillars. Alright, I'm gonna have to get those first. Probably missed one at the start or something. Wouldn't surprise me. You can also get there from over there. Okay. Miss any of them? I like how I'm just looking around as she's trying to shoot me. She's too slow for me. Still fun though. I like these Carmelita stages. Yeah, no Chinese. $180 for it, yeah. Well, I got it when it first came out, and it was a little bit more than that. I think I paid $200 for mine. Yeah, I got mine when it pretty much first came out. But But I also got the original Elgato HD capture. Because I like that it has an auxiliary port on it for the older consoles. So I've got 2 capture cards. Elgato HD and Elgato HD 60X. Those are the 2 capture cards I have. And they work really good. I've never had any problems with it, so... does everything I need them to. No hassle, you know, just plug and play. It's great. Works good with my laptop, so... no complaints from me. You get what you pay for. Hey, good, I got them all. So where are the 2 pink fireworks at? Maybe they're further ahead here? I don't really remember. Oh, you bitch. Trying to kill me.
Unfortunately, this vault code appears to have been written in owl dialect. I won't be able to crack the code until we meet and defeat the bird who created it.
Oh, okay. Gotta beat the game first for that one. Where's the 2 pink fireworks? I see pink fireworks.
Watch your back, Cooper. When you least expect it, I'll be there.
The Game Capture Neo? Yeah, I don't know what that is. By Elgato. Is that an internal capture card, or is that a new one, or what? Oh, here they are. There we go, setting the mood. Alright.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this.
I love how he always
Only have
flirts
eyes
with
for me
her.
if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives
His
factory.
voice is
Don't try to
definitely
confuse the
different in
issue.
this one.
You criminals are all the same, and none of you
Changed a
can
bit
escape
in the
justice.
second one. It's subtle, but it's different. Alright, so rapid fire assault, that's the one I'm missing. Looks new, but $70 cheaper for some reason than the one I have. Okay. So it's like a more budget-friendly version of the one I have. It's an external capture card, it's not an internal one. Yeah, maybe it's just kind of like trimmed down some of the more advanced features of this one, maybe? This technically isn't the best one they have anymore. They have a new one now called the Elgato, I think it's just called 4K, 4KX or something, I don't know. I don't really care about streaming at 4K, so... No, the HD60X I think is perfect for me. Can do 1440p 60 FPS recording, so that's good enough for me. got HDR support.
Inside the firework production facility. Please do your part to pitch in by killing this intruder on site. Thank you,
Yep, it's got HDR support, which is always nice. VRR support. Yeah, that's my personal recommendation is the 60X. But if you think the Neo is going to be better for you, then go with that. Yeah, that's just kind of, that seems overkill for me. 4K streaming. I don't know, maybe in 10 years it'll be a different story, but I don't know, I don't think that all these advanced resolutions really make too much of a difference anymore. I think as long as you got, you know, hell, even 720p, as long as it's a high bit rate, I think that looks fine. Like, even my old setup wasn't really that, like, bad, you know, on my old computer. Back when I only streamed at 720p, bit rate was pretty decent, so I think even then it still looked okay. Production blocker, nice. But yeah, 1080p, 60 FPS with a high bit rate. I mean, shit. I don't think you really need anything better than that. Even the snobs shouldn't complain now, you know? Like, yeah, I think that would just be overkill.
See that ring on the bundle of fireworks? Hook onto it with your cane to hit your...
Flame full.
I see you carry Kane of notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the previous Raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique, Flame Fu.
Yeah, just remember when you do start streaming Dark, bitrate is more important than resolution.
Fiery wheel! Fiery wheel! Fiery...
This guy is so easy.
Bombs of thunder!
Just kicking his ass. Oh shit, he got me there. Good job. Caught him off guard there, though. This guy is so easy. Just, it's not even a fight. I'm just beating his ass with a fucking pimp cane. And you're dead.
Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly, I did a cross-analysis of the metal used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the 5th member of the Fiendish Five. So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Yeah, everybody's wondering
The
that.
Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van. A frustrated Inspector Fox, having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche
Hot
protection
Latin
services
Spitfire
and
puts
ensuring the
fiery
safety
panda
of
on
mountain villages
ice.
throughout China. My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, everybody's wondering that, Chrome. Like, why did they not release all 3 of them?
Okay, partner, this is it! A trip to Clockwork's lair!
I'm thinking maybe because this is like a brand
we were on our
new
way to the Krakatoa
emulator.
volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwork. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Cold Heart of Hate.
Hey, Slide! The road to Clockwork Fortress is blocked. Do me a favor. Whoa! Check out all those mines. Think you can blow them away and clear a safe path for us?
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll eventually release 2 and 3 on here. That would be nice.
Bingo! My scanners indicate the Clockwork is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
They need to at least do that, you know?
We've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Slide.
That's no tower, it's a giant death ray! Slide, take out those rocks or we're in trouble!
Ow. If I one of them.
Robo-falcons are back. We're getting swarmed.
See that?
Nice shooting, Sly. Looks like we're in the clear.
enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to
Whoa.
unlock it is to analyze
Whoa, what is going on with the graphics?
computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah, won't be a problem.
Oh, the audio's chopping up too.
Connection couplings so they'll fall to the ground. Then Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Oh, that's
Murray,
awful.
Remember to use our new battering ram by hitting the square button if anyone tries to keep you from those computers.
Oh, that's terrible.
There are only 119 computers up there.
Oh, the graphics are all fucked up here.
I'm getting to them before us. First one to 60
Oh, that's weird. The graphics haven't fucked up at all up until this point. This level is all fucked up. I mean, it's not, like, terrible. Like, I can still tell what's going on, but still, it's really bizarre. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's so bad.
Nice driving, Murray. Now we have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwork's Death Ray Tower. I think it's time for some Cooper thieving and sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
Oh, the audio, dude. Holy shit.
Careful, Sly. Those tiles are booby-trapped. You better get out of there.
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right. She's been dogging us from the start.
It's just a
Yeah, this is
misunderstanding.
definitely the worst
You gotta
version of
Are
this.
you crazy, Sly? Clockwork probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to go through with this, that barrel will undoubtedly help, though I have no idea how you'll get up there.
Dude, a spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this a million times.
Yeah, also, the third boss fight was unplayable too. The button, some of the button inputs weren't not responding at all. Like, it would just randomly stop responding. I am really wondering, like, is it better on PS5? You gotta remember, I'm on a PS4 Slim. So I wonder if it's just too much for the emulation to handle. Maybe it just can't quite do it. Because of the shitty CPU. So I don't know. Maybe it's better on PS5, but on PS4, I would say this is almost unplayable. It's definitely the worst version. Compared to like the PS2 version and the PS3 trilogy, this is the worst release. You were happy to entertain me with wagons yesterday. Yeah, I mean, we had good conversations, but like, damn, you didn't get much further into the game. We had good conversations, though. It's kind of crazy. You've been streaming it for like, I don't know how many hours at this point. And you still haven't done one playthrough of it.
Sly Cooper. I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese. Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I used the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code. Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm gonna get at the yellow security code. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I triggered one of Clockwork's security algorithms.
Oh, really? The emulation's actually worse on PS5 on those games? Oh, shit. Yeah, but this emulator is supposedly from the ground up, I guess, right? So, like, they totally redid this emulator. The PS2 emulator.
Level 3!
So, I don't know. Maybe they got the PS5 more in mind now. Maybe. I don't know. Damn. I need to get a, I need to go and get those Lucky Charms. Get my Lucky Charms cereal. That way I can be a little bit more carefree and I can chat without having to concentrate really hard. Because, yeah, you can only take one hit normally. You have 4 hours and 40 minutes, yeah. That's not far off from the longest stream of that game that I did. The longest stream I did was 5 hours and 20 minutes. I got through 2 playthroughs when I did that, though.
Level 2!
I got the good ending on 2 different characters. I remember someone on my Discord was like, dude, do you like this game? This game looks like a furry game, no offense. I'm like, okay, and... yeah, and it's really good, so... Damn it. That was stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot you can shoot those too. It looks like a furry game, he said. Yeah, that's one nice thing about that is you can rewind. Like you're popping popcorn in a microwave, that's what it sounds like. Such a weird sound effect. So many of these pieces here. Come on, get it. Get the damn thing. Come on, get it! Jesus.
I'm the best! No code can stand before me!
Sly, I was wrong about you. break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
No, I'm gonna leave you in there. See you later. No, you obviously have to.
I know you must hate me now, and I don't blame you. You've got to break me out of here before the gas comes back on.
Oh, I never even heard that line of dialogue before. I didn't know she would say something if you're fucking around. Did she say anything else? I'm just gonna put my hat on the keyboard here. Here, you can wave to that. There you go. Alright, enough messing around. I don't think she says anything else. Whoa. Oh! Joke's on me! The gate didn't open. What? I'm trapped in here. Just teleported out of the area and I can't leave. Nice game bug. What? How the hell is that a thing? Oh, that's weird. So if it's not on the camera, it doesn't... Wait. If it's not in the camera, it won't do it? No, it did. Oh, that was such a weird game bug, dude. How did that even get triggered? That's hilarious, though.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years. Tried to throw you.
Yeah, I've never encountered that glitch before.
Me in a cage. You set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last. Wait, I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwork nabbed me.
Now that we're a team at all, I hate to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwork...
That's part of the emulator, Chrome.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
You can turn the rewind off. If you don't even want that to be a thing. It may help performance slightly. Also, I want to go and get my Lucky Charms cereal back. But yeah, anyway, the rewind thing is just part of the emulator. It may help performance a little bit if you have it off, but if you're on PS5, I mean, I wouldn't even bother. Camera got stuck there. Yeah, remember when the 360 and PS3 had different game cover boxes? Yeah. They make the game cases so flimsy nowadays. I hate that.
I don't get it, Cooper.
Oh, you gotta sit through this again.
Tried to throw you behind bars.
I can't skip this.
To leave me in a cage. You set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this...
Yeah, I've still got the trilogy collection.
That guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last.
I platinumed the trilogy.
need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwork nabbed me.
Now that we're a team and all, I hate to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwork, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
Wait, what? What even hit him? Shooting section is a little different than the last one. Yeah, what hit him the first time? I didn't even see anything. Oh, there is a guy that comes out of here. So that guy can't actually hit him? That's weird. Okay. I hit him, what the fuck? This just feels a little off. I hit him like 3 times, what the fuck? Something feels off with this. Oh, there's 2 of them there? Okay. That time when there was only 1? What the hell? Just feels slightly off for some reason. Just this section in particular. I don't quite know what it is, but something's like just off with it. Maybe you have to hit those multiple times for some reason? I don't remember having to do that in the original. Yeah, you have to hit them multiple times. I don't remember that being a thing. Okay, well, he got his cane.
Where's Carmelita's jetpack? Right where she said it would be. The magnetronic support field for the death ray got destroyed as you were making a run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still available digitally, Chrome. I would check and see if it's available still on the storefront. I don't know, there are a lot of PS3 games on there have gotten delisted by now. So it might not be.
Fast! Climb, Sly, climb! Fasten those gears with your cane! You've got to keep moving!
Piece of shit. Trying to hurry through it. I gotta wait though. Okay, well, I didn't want to do that. Try to jump there. There we go. Gotta hurry. Run. By now you'd be dead, by the way, as lava's like right here. Video game logic. It doesn't affect you until it actually touches you. Alright, here we go. Death Ray Destruction. Nice.
Okay, that jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square.
Oh god, it's
button to
inverted
lower
though.
its rockets.
Up and down is inverted. Why?
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always. So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I will finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Okay, so can we not have inverted up and down controls, please? Yes, up flies up. Yes.
My skills are superior. You cannot escape me.
The end. He's done. That's the end of the game.
Nice shooting, Sly. You got it.
Alright, roll the credits.
Wow, that's one tough out.
I don't get it. You're
Yeah,
so
that would be
familiar
too
with
easy.
My family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Cooper so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwork. You can't dodge me forever.
Now's your only chance, Sly. You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto reconstruction.
I am. 7. Flowers. Another 2. Legs.
Can't Ninja Spire jump on that for some reason.
Feet together.
Good with the first one, but not the rest.
Immortal.
Whoa, holy shit! What the fuck was that?
Immortal.
He turns his head and I just fly into the lava.
Clockwork is superior.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known.
What are you talking about?
And thank goodness for Bentley.
I had to babysit him.
Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris.
Did you see the image on his computer?
God couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
Alright, well that is it for Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Yeah, it's a short game, of course, but yeah, so yeah, where would Sly be without his pals? Murray, who I had to babysit the entire time, and Bentley, who complained about his allergies the entire time. Yeah, it's a short game. Yeah, the second game's way longer. Way longer. I would say like 3 times longer. But yeah, I mean, for $10, if you've never played this before, it's definitely worth checking out. Anyway, I'll be right back.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us!
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書だ。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。義族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを。 そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの敵を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
No, that actually was not a bug. I don't know why they included that, but there you go. That's like, I don't know, Sly was an anime or something. I don't know what the hell that's about. I've never really understood that, but that's something they actually include in the game. That's in the original game. Yeah, see, the secret police file, and that one was called the Tokyo police file. It's the first cutscene, but in Japanese. Why that's a thing, I have no earthly clue. But there you go. That was not a bug. For once. Okay, so obviously now that I've completed this, well, first things first, let's go back. And let's open up the last vault. Yeah, so I'm not done yet. The game might be complete, but I'm not done yet. Because I want to go for 100%. So where am I at? 82%? Okay.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
Have you ever played this game, Chrome? Or any of the Sly games? I mean, that makes sense considering it came to PlayStation. Also, Prince, where was the guy who died? Wait, what? Where was the guy who died from the PS2? Oh, are you talking about that, that crazy guy that, like, killed him, that jumped off a bridge because, he couldn't get a PlayStation 2 back at launch? Is that the guy you're talking about? You know, I mentioned him recently on one of my live streams not too long ago. I don't remember where I heard that, but, I think it was on some random YouTube video that... I mean, they could be full of shit, but I don't know. But that's what I heard. And considering how crazy people went for the PS2, I honestly am willing to believe that that actually was a thing. People are fucking idiots. I mean, there was a competition. This one will be a lot easier to find, but there was a competition back at the Wii's launch called Wii for a Wii. I wish I was kidding. Basically, where they had this stupidly dangerous competition where you had to drink like a shitload of water or something, and then like whoever was last to piss, I guess, won the Wii or something. It was something stupid like that. And the thing with drinking a ton of water all at once is that you can get something called water poisoning, overhydrating. That is a thing. And a woman actually died from that. She was trying to win a Wii for her kids, and she ended up dying from water poisoning. or overhydration, whatever you want to call it. That one will be a lot easier to find info on, because that was a pretty big story at the time. But yeah, that was... Oh, you bitch. That one was a pretty sad story, though.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231.
231. This must be the best ability in the game. If it took him a good bit of time there. Safe cracker, I got it.
Amazing! Colonel Reed Cooper's time stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
Alright, well there you go. You got all the abilities.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
She was having headaches, she didn't win either. Yeah, well, after she returned home, she ended up dying on her bathroom floor. So, yeah. Yep, that was pretty tragic. The thing is, it takes a lot in order to die from water poisoning. Like, you have to drink a lot. Like, all at once. Would not recommend guzzling down more than, like, a 16-ounce bottle of water. Like, don't drink more than one bottle of water in the span of, like, I would say 20 minutes. But she drank, I don't know, I think it was like 16 ounces of water bottles. I think that's what it was. I think it was 6 bottles of water within the span of 20 minutes. Which is an insane amount to drink. And yeah, she died from that. But yeah, that's one of the signs that, of overhydration, actually. It's one of the symptoms. Headaches. I don't know why they showed the same cutscene again, by the way. Like, okay. Yeah, it's obviously teasing Sly 2.
You've done it, Sly! The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once
Yeah, that's a
you've
cool
unlocked
thing
them
with
all,
this. They
I've
got,
a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
They've got a special developer commentary for all the levels, which I really like that. So I guess let's see what's left to do. Look at that, 97%. So we're very, very, very close. I think there's only 2 things left to do, right? I gotta learn the names of 10 enemies to the Binocucom, and complete 10 Master Thief sprints, and then I'll have platinum this. Alright, so first things first, we'll go to prowling the ground. Yeah, but Dark, I mean, it takes an insane amount, man. Like, I don't even know how people end up dying from that. Like, you gotta be really reckless in order to die from water poisoning. But it does happen. Love sushi. Okay, so let's... HP Squidcraft. Alright, so we got Squidward in there. Yeah, you just gotta have a good balance. Like, you don't want to drink too little, and you don't want to drink too much. As with everything in life, generally the sweet spot is somewhere in the middle. I mean, your body will tell you, like, when you should stop drinking. Like, if you'll start feeling uncomfortable, you'll start feeling a little bloated, and then that's when you should stop drinking. If you continue to drink despite feeling like you need to stop, then you can end up getting overhydrated, and that's how you die. Mr. Seamus. Horoscope Enthusiast. Alright, this is an easy one to do, so I'm going to do this really quick. I'll show you why this is easy. Again, you really want the roll here, by the way. It really makes these Master Thief sprints a lot easier. There you go, just skipped half the level. That was easy. Alright, congratulations, you have beaten the Master Thief Sprint. Return to this level at any time to hear the bonus commentary.
So this started off as a puzzle where you were going to come to the end of this boat deck, and actually the top of the boat deck where the first starfish throwing NPC now is, was going to be the training section. And the idea was going to be that there was going to be invisible lasers all over this area, and you were going to have to spray something into the ahead of you to expose the beams, either smoke or frost or something in front of you. And so it was actually laid out very rectangularly, and there were all these things to jump on, these floating platforms to jump on, and you had to kind of, each time you did a jump, you had to kind of look around you for the invisible lasers and then make your next jump. And as we backed away from the puzzly, slower gameplay, that was the first idea that went away. Yeah. So then what came?
Well, there was also the idea of, once you got to the rear set of the buoys that floated on the water, that there was a giant fish that was sitting below you.
Oh yeah, the giant fish.
And he was the one that paced you and made you want to move forward faster and get through the level, or otherwise he'd come up and gobble you up.
Yeah, so the giant fish, he got cut. Giant fish got cut.
We definitely learned a thing or two about physics engines in games. How the predictability of something animated over relying on the physics engine to work itself out is usually...
Yeah, the physics engine tends to work well in really clean, isolated situations, or in shrapnel, or in other situations where you want good-looking sort of ambient animation, but not as good for stuff that has to work 100% of the time, super predictably. And then I think environmentally, I think this was one of our first levels that really had a good kind of, I don't know, misty, really rich kind of textured feel to it. You know, the fire on the side,
right,
which you can see from outside, and the approach even.
All the like the moss hanging off of everything, and just kind of.
Yeah, a lot of really kind of organic richness in this level, especially back, you know, there was fish and all that stuff. The waters, you know, being space warped and, you know, has some interesting stuff going on, and, you know, all the surface effects that the texture artist put in, all really, I think, made this a really good looking level, and one that we kept investing in because it was something that, you know, the surroundings were so appealing that we wanted to make sure we used it in a really constructive way.
The wisps floating through the air and whatnot, but with fire in the background, brought out a great richness in the environment. I remember when I first loaded it into the world after it had just gone through this massive change, and it was just one of the most spectacularly beautiful levels that we had at the time. That it was just exciting to go back and play through it.
I actually like the developer commentary. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know why people don't want to hear about it. I mean, I think it's interesting to hear like some of the early origins of the levels, some of the plans that they originally had, things that they had scrapped during the level development, like they felt like either they wasn't necessary or they just felt like it didn't fit well into the game, or for various different reasons, like all the changes that they make over time. I think it's kind of cool to be able to hear about that kind of stuff. Maybe that's just the nerd in me, but I don't know. I think it's cool. I wish more games offered developer commentary like that. Hearing some of the struggles that they had during development too, you know. Anyway, yeah, they don't have a lot of enemies in this area. I'm trying to think if there's any others that I'm forgetting or missing to get in the Binocucom for this world, but I don't think there is, right? I think it was just... Oh no, there is one other one. There is one more. It's that giant platypus guy. Stealthy approach. I know there's one guy on the boat to my left here. Oh, and then there's the torch guy too. Flamethrower dude. Yeah, Mr. Squasher here. Has a good work ethic. Alright. Yeah, it is interesting. I agree. Yeah. Alright, here's another one. Pyro O'Connor. Loves to cook. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Our fire dude. I think that's it for here, right? I think that's all 4 of them. So it's not going to take much to get this. Vinny the Pincher. Casino Enforcer. And we gotta get the ball and chain guy. I believe there's one of those. Yep, right up here. Hates Coopers and Coppers. Why does he hate Sly Cooper? What did he ever do to this guy? Then we got to get that 3-deck dude. Another one. And then we got to get Spike from Tom and Jerry. We got to document him as well. So I think there's 4 different enemies on each world, right? Should have the last 2 up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's super easy to get. You don't even have to document all of them. Even though it would easily be able to do that, you know. So there's just one thing left to do. I gotta get the Master Thief Sprints. And I don't even have to do all of those. I don't think. Right? It said only 10 of them, right? And I already got 1. There's 5 more here. And then another 5 here. So I'd only have to do the ones from Tide of Terror and Sunset Snake Ice. And then that's it. I got it. So, yep, definitely going to be platinuming this tonight. What does that put me up to? 99%? 98%, okay. That's the last one. Alright, ready? Risky. But it paid off. No. Oh, no. So close. Yeah, I remember this one's a little tricky. If you got 120 instead of 117, then that wouldn't be so bad. You don't want to set off the alarms because that'll really start drastically decreasing your time. Otherwise, I would just happily run through that. These are a good challenge. These are always a good challenge. Made it through that, nice. Got it. And I'll let the developer commentary play too. Once we're done here, let me get this platinum. Oh, no. I'm sure it's a way to be able to do that, though. Without taking a hit. If you time it just right, maybe you can get through there with rolling. That would help my time. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to look and see if I can roll through it. No, because it... one after the other. You have to stop for a second every time. Unfortunate. Maybe there's a way if you get it at just the right angle and you time it perfectly, maybe you can get through it like that. Shouldn't need to, though. Should be alright. Oh, damn it, no. Sure I can get that. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't want to have to sit there and wait. Got it. Oh yeah, your boy got it. That one wasn't too bad. You get a pretty generous amount of time on that one. You gotta be quick, but, you know, it's not bad. Alright, High Class Heist is next. Roll doesn't work too good here. It will work good here. Ooh, this one's a tough one. Damn, I wasn't even close that time. Holy shit. Fuck. Just redo that. Yeah, every millisecond counts in these, like, seriously. It's ridiculous. That was cool. Rolled right underneath them. Shit. That probably just ended my run right there. Oh, bro, how do you do this? Fuck. I mean, obviously there's got to be a way to do it. I've done it before. Damn. That's pretty brutal. I'm through this whole thing in a minute. I don't know, I like to think that I got a pretty good path here, you know? But yeah, there is not enough time to get over there. Whatever, I'll try a different one. I'll return to that one. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting about a little secret little path or something, I'm not sure. Seems damn near impossible a normal route. Okay, I got stuck on nothing, that's nice. Yeah, well, good news is you don't have to do all of them. Oh, I know there's a secret. Yep, there we go. There's a pathway right like that, so you don't have to take the normal route. Yeah, see, some of these you can just skip portions of the level, which really help when it comes to doing these. You bastard, you fucking asshole. I'm gonna skip you. Here's a nice little trick. And look at that. 30 seconds left on that one. I don't remember if you can do this with the barrel or not. Might take too much time. Feel like it will take too much time. I mean, obviously from part 1 we know that you can definitely do this without the barrel. Although you might take a hit in some of them, and they remove your lucky charm every time you start one of these, so that might be a little too difficult. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it. Alright, yeah, so you have to. I think we're gonna have to go without the barrel. We're gonna have to try it. Yeah, see, they remove your charm. Most unfortunate. Maybe I can just get through a couple of these, maybe, with it? I really don't remember. It's been a few years now since I've had to do these thief sprints. I'm gonna try and do it without it from here on. Oh no. There's got to be a way to do this. I feel like you have to have a fucking charm here, though. Like if I had a charm here, I could take this easy. Yeah, see, I can't get on that ledge. I cannot get on that ledge, bro. It won't let me. Son of a gun. As soon as I... Maybe I gotta build up some momentum. Maybe if I build up enough momentum. I mean, it is going uphill, but what if I... Nope. Fuck. And I get so close. Come on, bro. No. Come on, Sly. Let's do this. No. I'm so close. I'm so close. Fuck. Bro, is there a lucky charm, like, down here? Somewhere? Like, I remember there's one down here, right? I remember... Well, there's a life here. But I remember there's a charm somewhere here. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing one. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought I remember seeing a charm in this level. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. But yeah, I can't do it without a charm. That last one just kills me. Otherwise, I could do it. I'm not gonna waste my time though. Let's move on to another one. Guess I'll just do a few from each level. Or each world, rather. So I got 4 of them done, so I only need 6 more. Yeah, if I had a charm there, I could definitely do that, no problem. It's like they don't want you to have a charm, though. You know? What the hell am I doing? Fuck. Wasting my fucking time. Alright, get out of here, Tom. Or Spike. Spike from Tom and Jerry. Oh, you fucking cocksucking faggot. Fuck out of here. Got you. Got it. That one was an easy one. Let's try Boneyard Casino. Let's open this first. Oh, what? What a lucky shot. What a lucky shot. Dude, how do you pull the trigger that quick? Got him that time. Wanted to roll through that, but did not let me. Like I said, the roll is essential in this. Oh, you bastard, no. There we go. No, fuck. Oh, come on, slide. Okay, I got it now. There we go. Okay, you know what? Now that I got, like, what, 93 coins? 95 coins? I am gonna go back, and I'm gonna try that one level again. The Cunning Disguise. Because I know for a fact I can do it easy with that Lucky Charm. If you're wondering, well, why don't you just clear the level out and then go back and get the thing? It doesn't work that way. Because as soon as you... If you wait, if you just sit here and wait, this thing will disappear. It'll start speeding up and eventually it'll just poof out of existence. See how long it takes. See, there it goes. Boom, gone. You don't get an opportunity to do it. So, yeah, so you can't cheese it like that. Nice try. Yeah, so go ahead and grab it. Make it through that without that. Alright, cool. So I think it's just really the first one and the last one, I think, is the only one that is capable of really hitting you without a if you don't have the barrel. I think all the others you can just kind of cheese your way through it. But I have not found a way past the first and the last one. I'm sure there probably is a way around it, but I'll get it now. Now I got a charm. Go ahead and hit me. Fuck you. I win. There you go. So, if you got a charm, you can do it like that. Easy. Alright, so... Go back. So what am I at now? I think I'm at, like, what, 9 already? We got 5 here. No, we got 2 here. Okay, so I got 7. So I only need 3 more. Let's do 2 to tango. I like this level. Maybe biased because Carmelita's in it, but who's to say? Oh, you bastard. Come on. Okay, I got him that time. I like the music here too. No! Sly, what are you doing? Now's not the time to be playing around. Got it. Alright. What was I at? 2 seconds? Yeah. 2 seconds flat. It's the wrong way. Oh, I don't want to go down that way. Oh, no. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, fuck. No, I'm jumping too early there. It stops right there. Yeah, there's really no way to do it there. Not if you're in a hurry. Precious time, precious time. Time. Oh, that was slick. I didn't think that was gonna work. Hello, I'm right here. What the fuck? There we go, that was weird. Nice game bug. Yeah, I'm noticing that there is times, those last, like, few challenges here, there is times where the rewind is saving my ass a bit. Whether it's from game bugs or random bullshit or whatever else. This last one here, I think. So I know of a couple little shortcuts in this level. Let's see if I can remember where they're at. I don't think they're over here. I think they're on this next section here, yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, piece of cake. There we go, I got it. That's it. A Cooper's Pride. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I platinumed it. You don't actually have to get 100% on this to platinum it, which is kind of interesting, but yeah, there you go. 100%. All that in one day. Two sessions, one day, got the platinum. Very nice. So, yeah, that being said, you guys want to listen to some of the commentary that I unlocked?
So this is the approach leading into Raleigh's Store Machine boat. And this is one of the first levels of the game we made. And it has been gone over and over and over, and as the characters changed, as his jump length changed and jump height changed, this level got changed too.
Right.
And it's also sort of like the test bed for the lighting, right? Hokyo, you did all the lighting in the game.
Right.
What kind of stuff was going through your head when you were making this level?
Before I do any lighting, the artist, me and include other artists, we trying to get the right color palettes, you know, get the right mood of the time. The main goal that I was trying to do for this game was not making it too dark, but you still get the sense that you're at nighttime.
Is it hard to do to kind of get a versatile set of colors going on to represent night,
Right.
but not be Las Vegas-y?
Right. As you can see the game right now, you have tealish shadow all over. That is our shadow. Most of the game uses black as the shadow, but we have different lighting that can make the shadow. We can choose the color shadow. We can make it pink, blue, whatever color, and we can give the intensity and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of time consuming just trying which shadow works the best with these textures. That was the most time consuming was with the textures. Does it works well with the blue? You know, if it doesn't, then we slightly change the
I'm playing.
saturations or the colors of the textures. We did a lot of process on those in this level.
How many times do you reckon you went through this level and relit it?
Maybe more than 30 times.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is intense.
Yeah, because we're dealing with the fog and the shadow, and the most important thing is the brightness. If the game is too dark, everybody has a different TVs, so it might look very dark on some people's TV, and it might look very washed out, very bright. So that was very challenging for me to making it, kind of getting it right, the brightness.
Mm-hmm. You've got a really weird setup here at work where you've got your computer monitor and then 3 TVs right next to each other while you're doing your lighting. And like one is a bright TV, one's a normal TV, and one's a dark TV.
Right. The reason that I have a 3 different set of TVs, I wanted to see the game with really kind of washed, bright, and also very, very dark. So my goal is trying to make it all same with those 3 different monitors, trying to get it all same brightness and the colors.
Said he went over it more than 30 times during development just to get the lighting the way he wanted it, which is insane. Redoing a level 30 times to get the lighting right across multiple televisions. And it's kind of irrelevant, right? Like 20 years later, it's going to be like, well, the TVs are totally different, so I don't know. It's like sometimes the effort people go through to accomplish some things, I just like wonder, like, is it even worth it in the end? I just don't know. I just don't know. That's why most games are like, fuck it, and they just give you a brightness setting in the options menu, to avoid that kind of shit. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm still playing this. You can still play it, it's just developer commentary runs in the background.
You may be saying this level is large, but it is actually a third of the size of the original level.
The original concept behind the original NPCs was to tie them to Alice in Wonderland.
What was challenging in lighting this level, Hokyo? You have fire in here, you have multi-levels, you have lasers.
Yep.
Okay, the hardest thing for this level was we have 2 different kind of a set of mood. One is very cold. You start with cold, and at the end you get hot. So we have we can only use 1 fog in this level, with actually for every level. So choosing the right color of the fog was very difficult to stay kind of same. I mean,
keep it consistent with the other levels.
Right.
Just having that progression from cold and warm from the very start.
Wasn't there an octopus, or was that in a long time ago?
That was in a long time ago for this level.
Kind of closer, they're behind.
It was behind.
We were very sad when it was removed.
Yeah.
It was quite large.
It's a sad day.
It was a huge octopus head, and you got to knock its eyeballs out of its sockets and knock its teeth out of its
And its eyes
head.
looked at
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty creepy, wasn't it?
And he had a bow tie. Our NPCs were all kind of formal. We're in formal wear.
Oh, that was short developer commentary for how many people were talking in that one. There was what, like 6 people, and that's all they had to say. All right. Well, there you go.
This level began with just the kind of mechanic of this wheel that you can interact with by running on it. And it's kind of one of the few more puzzly kind of elements in the game where it's when you walk up to this thing, it's not completely straightforward what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious what that wheel is used for.
So, getting in both these cases, it's driving, running on it drives the animation of something else in the scene, whether it's the hooks or the the conveyor belts.
Right.
And I don't know, is there? I know you've done some rigging in here.
Yeah. I actually had done the rigging on both of the wheels, and so that was a little bit challenging from the perspective of the conveyors. You know, the conveyors that we've got in the back wall there with regard to the getting the textures to actually go with the speed of the conveyors. That was the challenging part of rigging this, was doing that work. But most of the rigging just was driving the animation, changing the speed of the animation of the hooks going around, or changing the particles and the steam coming out of the whistle. Right, and that's what the extent of the rigging was.
The hot coals that roll down on the floor, it's something that I've stuck to my guns on this. A lot of people have not liked the hot coals because
I think they're great.
Because it's kind of this random thing. It's not something it's totally easy to predict, even though the floor has been modeled with kind of these dips to really, you know, they pretty much, they're real physics, but they're going down a pretty similar path just because of the shape of the floor.
There's kind of a valley there that takes it right down to the grating and then back around again.
We're kind of actually moving, when the coal gets to the bottom of the shaft, we just move it to the top where it comes out of to respawn it. So it's kind of like a transporter or something like that. And at one time, instead of the clues, we had these bags of loot that they would roll on the ground. And it was funny when you would break like a safe open and this bag of loot would come out and it would roll down this hill because it's designed for this coal to roll down, and then it would fall down the chute and then the money would come out of the chute where the coal's coming from. So it kind of revealed exactly how we were doing this.
Yeah. I can imagine a player seeing the loot going down and going, "Oh no, I just lost it," and then looking at the chute, and there it is popping out.
Deus Ex, the re-release on PS3, has commentary, and you get to play as they run their mouths. Which one? Like the original re-release, the just Deus Ex, or what is it? Mankind Divided, or like which one is it called exactly? Because I think I have like 2 or 3 of them on the Series S. I may have one on PS3. I do have one on PS3. I have Human Revolution on PS3. Is that the one? Well, it's not a next-gen release. It's a 360 version running through backwards compatibility on Series S. I think I have all of them on the Series S, though. I have the current gen version or the next gen version, whatever you want to call it, and then I have the 360 ones as well.
This is another one of these levels where actually the key is available right at the beginning. You can see where it is. It's a little small, but still the key is right on this ledge, very, very close to that main, that first elevator when you go in. And so you're going to end up going into the level and coming all the way back out on a different level.
Brian actually did some initial, like, kind of level layouts for this.
Yes.
And that's what got me started in the kind of really double-deckering the game path in here.
And we did that in other places too, but this was like the first where we really did a serious double-decker, different types of kind of challenges on the top and the bottom. And
right. And Hoagie also did the texture maps for all the NPCs. Kind of, you really unified their kind of visual style in a really good way.
The main problem from levels, I mean, my goal is to making it not dark, but give it the night sense. and especially like this level is the interior, but you still get the night light. So it was pretty difficult for me to do the lighting at first.
Was there? I know we've changed lighting models.
3 times?
3 times. Right. So each time you gotta. Was there? I know we've changed lighting models.
3 times?
3 times. Right. So each time you gotta learn the new tricks of the new lights and then change all those out.
Right. That was kind of difficult at first, learning through the new lighting system. But it really helped the visual, since we have the shadow. Most of the game doesn't have help the visual, since we have the shadow. Most of the game doesn't have the shadow system, so shadow turns to just a black. They cannot make it to the colors, and thanks to our programmers that made it happen.
When you collect the key on this level or any of the other levels, you'll notice that the background kind of completely goes dark, and we kind of go into this letterbox and show you this animation of Sly picking the key, and it's kind of funny. We use this alternate lighting model to darken everything else at this very base level. It was a weird kind of just hack feature I put in to just darken everything. But then you have to say, well, I don't want to darken Sly because he's the one collecting the key. So Sly is actually marked as like, don't darken me, but he's the only thing in the whole game that's marked that way. Oh, and the key is marked as don't darken me. But everything else in the game gets darkened by this alternate lighting model when you collect your keys.
Huh. Well, there you go. And then we already played that one, so...
So the second approach of the game, this was touched by a lot of people too.
Yeah, originally it was a huge junkyard that you were navigating through.
Yeah.
It was really confusing for the player to know where they needed to go and what was a wall and what wasn't, because everything was equally interesting.
Right.
As it was just piles and piles of trash.
Like some breakables, but some not, and it was really sort of dissatisfying to play.
And then it sort of morphed into this mesa thing, primarily to define space that you could and could not walk on. As the player would progress in towards Mesa City, you get more of that kind of abandoned, desolate, not so much junkyard feeling, but ghost town vibe.
Definitely.
As you went from no man-made structures, and then you find a shack, and then you get to like a house, and then a building, and then multiple buildings, and then this sort of subway terminal.
Right.
All of which are progressively denser and denser kind of urban images.
So in this level, you've got the stick guy, you've got the dog, the leash dog.
Oh yeah, there's 4 actually that I did in this level. There's the stick guy, there's the card thrower, there's the bulldog on the leash, and there's the jailbird dog.
What do you call you have kind of pet names for all the NPCs?
Yeah, I have names for him because I hate calling him Stick Guy and stuff. So.
You don't like Stick Guy?
I don't like Stick Guy. I'd rather call him Gorgeous Lou.
Gorgeous Lou?
Gorgeous Lou is the Stick Guy. The card thrower is Ink Spot Jackson. Dalmatian, obviously. The bulldog I never had a name for. Because I think the bulldog was actually... I didn't do the bulldog. I just helped on the animation, but I didn't design it. But, and then Polly Shackles is the jailbird dog.
Who has the best idol of any NPC in the game, trying to gnaw through his chain.
That's pretty good.
Ball and chain.
Very on theme.
Very much.
It's always cool when the NPC is showing you what he's going to be doing to you through his idol, so you get a sense what his weapon will be. Those are always very successful. Both those guys do it pretty well. Oh, this level features maybe the coolest security setup of them all, where you have that kind of checkerboard on the floor with the floor sensors and the sweeping lasers. And it looks like you're a goner. There's no way in the world anyone could ever get through this. And you can totally get through it, but the thing is, because the security devices have to sense you before they become dangerous, you can practically run through the whole thing and live for it. You know, live, but you'll be fine. But it looks just overwhelmingly tough. And I mean, in a lot of ways, that was our goal in the whole game, was to give the perception of crazy difficulty and make it very doable, so that you got that feeling you had done something exceptional and that Sly was a really exceptional thief.
Pretty cool. I think they succeeded in that. I love how as I'm going through the level too, the things they're describing is actually matching like what's on my screen as they're talking, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Like it lines up pretty well.
This is the only level in Mugshot's world that actually is a casino. And originally, when we had set off to make Mugshot's world, it was all going to be casino. We just sort of weren't that interested in doing a whole casino world after doing one.
So we had to find lots of stuff around it. That's why we
all going to be casino. We just sort of weren't that interested in doing a whole casino world after doing one.
So we had to find lots of stuff around it. That's why we have buildings outside of it and the rooftop on top of it.
Well, it's just more interesting going through the urban environment than it was kind of making your way through these slot machines and dodging the gangster dogs.
Kind of like real Vegas, where it's interesting for the first time you see it and for a little while, and then after a while you kind of get numb.
But it's based on real casinos that have a lot of water and swinging, sparking cables.
Yeah.
That you've seen, real casinos you've been to. Over in Tulalip.
No. In fact, it's not. It's not. This level features a couple game mechanics that we use all over the place, but in here it's pretty pronounced, and that's when you get up on top of chandeliers and you're looking down on a guard, where the whole point is to get the drop on your opponent, jump down and smack them in the head with your cane. I think this was the first place we did it, and we use it all over the game, but there's some pretty clear examples in here. And oddly enough, even though you're many, many feet away from your opponent and you can go anywhere, whenever we see people playing, they instinctually bash people in the backs of their heads from above, so it seems to be pretty core to human behavior. Another very core Sly Cooper kind of gameplay concept is what we call M+1, and M standing for mechanic. So when you're playing the second half of this level and you're jumping on those spinning roulette wheels, you'll notice that the first set you're on, they're not dangerous at all. And that's just to teach you sort of what it's like to be on these wheels that have little partitions and they're moving. And then the second one you get to has dangerous tabs in them. So you have to kind of watch out where you're jumping. That's M+1. The +1 is the dangerous tabs. Then you get to the third set of wheels and you're at M+1+2. And the 2 is the laser beams, which you can't cross. So you need to get between the wheels fast. And then you get to the fourth set of wheels, and the wheels are going in the opposite direction. If you sit and you play this game, or the second half, and you really look at how the difficulty is ratcheted up one wheel at a time, it's crazy clear that that's how we try and increase the tension in the gameplay, but not overwhelming the player off the bat with complexity, because you're taught each little mechanic along the way.
Yeah, this is what he was talking about, M+1. Now you got trigger points for the lasers. So basically it's like, okay, it's teaching you like this is how this works, and then you get to the next set and it's like, okay, let's see if you can get through it without, you know, with some boundaries in place. And then it ratchets up even further with this one, because this is M+1+2. I guess that's their developer lingo that they use for this. But again, I'd like to see an even harder version. How about an M+1 +2 +3 +4? Can we get that? I'd love to have 2 times more difficulty here. Make like 3/4 of them dangerous, and make it dangerous right off the bat. Don't, you know, like maybe I'm crazy for wanting that, but I want a harder version of this. I've mastered this game pretty much, so it's like a lot of this stuff is too easy for me now. Make them dangerous right off the bat. Originally in development, I heard that they were actually going to do that, but like I guess to make it easier for younger players or whatever, they dumbed it down. They gave you a grace period where it doesn't immediately roast you. It just sets off the alarm and then it becomes dangerous. I wish there was an option to change that. That'd be great. Give an option to change it for the veterans like me. Maybe I'm crazy for wanting that, but I would love it.
I did the kind of layout design for this world using Legos, and it actually turned out pretty close to what I did. I knew it was going to be a rooftop, so having being kind of constrained by the general blockiness of Legos seemed like it was fine. And it helped me get the elevations worked out, and I found it easier than doing it on paper because of all the, it's going to be done in 3D anyway. So if you're throwing it together with Legos, you can get kind of hold up to your face and look at it from all these different angles and try and imagine what shots you're going to have in it. So I think it was the only level I did with Legos, but I think it helped a lot.
Compositionally, the level was really fun to work on. It was, once he had the letters done and we knew the elevation, then I went in and even from the very first shot, you'll see that nothing overlaps each other. So the level doesn't feel like extremely super full, but it doesn't feel like it's all a bunch of clutter. And dealing with NPCs, they were really fun. We had a lot of designs and thought about different ideas that would really relate to the idea of dogs playing poker. That was the theme.
Yeah.
The main theme behind it. So you'll see like the dog throwing cards and having his idols being card tricks, and the slobbering dog, the junkyard dog, which started in a whole different design with the bobbing head. It ended up being one of our most complex characters with blend shapes and really great idol of like chomping on a bone. And then at the top, or actually the lower levels, you'll see we call it Dog with Stick, which is totally a play on the thiefy dog sneaking around and how the idea of this big, cumbersome guy being able to walk so agile with the big stick. And then also the final one, which is you see up in the top level, which is we call him Paulie Shackles, and that's a jailbird. And he originally was a woman with a purse, and we found it too offensive, so we had to redesign. We're like, what are we gonna do? We have to redesign with the same gameplay mechanics, and we came up with different ideas, like maybe it'd be an Elvis impersonator with a microphone. But the whole idea of the thin string was too hard for a player to see, and the microphone really wasn't that big of an object. And then luckily Travis came up with the idea that it'd be great for it to be a jailbird, him throwing his ball and chain, and it ended up being a really strong element. It's with the big ball at the end and the thick chain, it's really fair for a player to jump it and also know when it's dangerous. So it ended up being a real win-win.
Well, a lot of the other game design stuff that's in this world besides the sign came out of brainstorming sessions with the people who were going to be people like Suzanne and Karen and Dev, who were going to be directly involved in how this level was going to get fleshed out. So like the cars with the clues on them that drop away when you come off of them, I think that was Dev's idea, and having the sign, like the big bone that crashes through the wall and everything like that. So it was one of our better, very collaborative efforts.
Definitely.
Prince of Fallen, I love your PlayStation Network profile picture, thank you. Offensive? What's offensive? The profile picture? I would think not. Or something they said in the commentary, you mean? Yeah, recently I decided to change it. You know, Year of the Dragon and whatnot. I finally changed my profile picture. I don't usually care too much about the profile picture stuff, but decided that was fitting for the Year of the Dragon. Still got about 8 months left of that. A woman with a purse? I don't know, I mean, a lot of the things back in 2002 were like, you know... Like, nowadays, it'd be like, oh my god! I can't believe they said that! Who knows, that might even be why we don't often get, like, remasters and re-releases of some of these really old games, I don't know. There's things in them that could be too offensive for today's audience. Everybody's overly triggered now. Everybody looks for reasons to be offended. They were a little bit more crass back in this day. People just found it funny back then, you know? Nowadays, everybody gets outraged. I think social media has a lot to blame for that, I really do. Like, what gave these stupid SJWs a voice is these stupid social media platforms. You know, back in 2002, you didn't have Facebook and YouTube and all this other stupid shit, so people just bought the game, played the game, and enjoyed the game. And if you were offended by something, you just didn't buy the game. The end. Wish we could go back to that. But I think social media has destroyed the ability for people to properly enjoy things. Everybody wants to spoil the stories of games now, and that's why I don't really spend as much time. Honestly, The Last of Us 2, that whole stupid outrage with that, I think that might have been like the turning point for me to just not really pay attention to all this stupid outrage shit. Because people were wanting to like actively spoil the game. Like, okay, I understand you're not happy with the direction the story took, but that doesn't mean you should go around and spoil the storyline for people that are actually interested in the game. You know, it's just fucked up. So I just purposely stayed away from all the nonsense online because I wanted to judge the game for myself. And yes, The Last of Us 2 was cringy. There was points in the games that were pretty fucking cringe. But I still enjoyed the gameplay of it though. You know, the gameplay of it is actually very solid. And not only that, but like I was genuinely shocked when the whole Joel scene took place because I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Had I have found out about that online beforehand, that would have ruined the experience for me. I don't understand why everybody was outraged. Oh my god, they ended the Joel storyline. I'm like, okay. Like, alright, so it's Naughty Dog's story. Go make your own fucking game then. If you don't like what they put in this game, go make your own fucking video game. Like, yeah, there were times where I cringed with the cutscenes or whatever, but still enjoyed it though. And people were upset with me. People actually got upset with me because I said that I enjoyed The Last of Us 2. Fucking idiots, man. You're not allowed to enjoy a video game anymore. It seems like no matter what you do, if the game is one way or the other, you're not allowed to play it, and you're not allowed to enjoy it anymore. It's pretty fucking stupid. Nobody complained about the gameplay yet. Well, yeah, the gameplay is what I play a video game for. If I wanted just the storyline, I would just go watch a movie. The storyline for a video game for me is secondary. The gameplay comes first. It could have the best story. It could have the the best storyline in the world, but if the gameplay is trash, I'm not going to want to play the video game. I'll just watch the cutscenes on YouTube or something at that point, you know? Like, if your game's not worth playing, then what's the point? It seems like sometimes people forget that, like, oh yeah, a video game actually needs good gameplay. Well, nowadays they're all hyper-focused on just making these movie-style video games, which has like 90% cutscenes and 10% gameplay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. But, like, yeah, it's cinematic, sure, but...
This level started with just experimenting with the field of view of the camera. This kind of, it's a lot more extreme and more kind of fish-eyed lens than any other level in the game. And once that was in, it was like, well, this is very much like Vertigo, you know, you get this feeling of vertigo from being high and seeing the ground below you. So that's why I tried to make the design be like this, you know, the sides of the building or a skyscraper as they're going up. So
yeah, and we ended up
motivate that.
Yeah, we ended up doing it on the inside, kind of the hotel, sort of in a kind of an atrium or a courtyard in theory. We invented these bouncers. This was actually the first place in the game that we had used, in this case an awning, but anything that would bounce sly upwards, and really started to tune and play with that gameplay about, you know, how high should they each bounce and what's the right amount to give the player control while he's in the air. And really the combination, I think, of the unique camera angles and a huge amount of bouncing on things and jumping up and down on things really kind of defines the concept for this level. It presents some good challenges. Once it sort of took on this retro feel, kind of playing like a 2D side scroller. Our producers at Sony even, you know, kind of took us to task once or twice about how retro that felt. But the retro feel also had a big impact on the kinds of NPCs we could use in this level.
Oh, definitely.
Because you needed an NPC that could work well in a really confined space. And in fact, the original design for the ball and chain NPC had him swinging the ball in the wrong hand for this level, and we had to change him so that he would be comfortable with his right side up against walls. From a secondary standpoint, I thought that the introduction of the air conditioners was a good idea because it was this sort of skill element that required you to pay attention.
Right. It was one of the few really leftover in terms of mechanics from some early designs for the game, where there are these things called break falls, where you would, you know, it was like the air conditioners where each one you hit, it would fall away. So it was very much the environment's kind of getting destroyed and your choices are getting limited as you're going. So you have to do it, you know, pretty much do it right the first time.
Yeah, the stealth sections, these were some of the earlier sections to use the duck and to use cameras fairly heavily. I thought pretty successfully in this case. You know, you get some different looks than you see elsewhere in the game. And the last section in the bedrooms, sort of the bouncers go up through the ceilings, which was kind of a fun change. Gave us some real sense of three-dimensionality as you kind of pass through the floors. That was a fun change. And then the big finish, the precarious big finish, where you have to sneak out onto the sign. I don't know, all in all, a pretty successful level.
Yeah, but this part's kind of weird though. Like the sneaking around on the billboard. It's like, okay, but you can just jump here. Like, why would you bother with that? It just takes longer. Anyway, yet they say the game is not for those who critique it, but once it bombs, it's the critics' fault. Same with media, Disney, Star Wars in particular. Now, a lot of media's gone downhill for me anyway. I don't really pay too much attention to nothing anymore. Like, I used to like Family Guy and The Simpsons, and I mean, Jesus Christ, look at it now. It's nothing like what it used to be. It's not even funny anymore. Like, I don't even chuckle at it anymore. It's just gotten so stale. South Park's still got some dark humor in it. I do like dark humor. Like, that's A lot of people get overly offended from dark humor, but I still enjoy dark humor. But yeah, dark humor is like not allowed anymore. I think they haven't tried to like cancel South Park because like, yeah, they know like, yeah, they're not gonna cave into this bullshit. Like, they don't care, they don't give a fuck. Watch the older episodes? Yeah. Yeah, the older episodes of The Simpsons and Family Guy were great. The earlier seasons, they had some really funny moments. It's like they just, like, comedy just isn't allowed anymore. Like, you're not allowed to make jokes anymore. It's pretty stupid.
I started working on this pretty much the day after I saw the movie and I was pretty interested in the funky rooftop scenes they had in that film and the landscape created by those rooftops. This was the first level that we made that featured the Inspector Carmelita Fox, and it was a real challenge figuring out the gameplay mode for her because we wanted to have this cop character in the game that sort of made more concrete the fact that you were a thief and that chased you, but at the same time we didn't want to do a chase situation similar to the games where there was somebody behind you and you were running down screen.
Yeah, we wanted to have something where it didn't involve as much memorization, where it involved a fair amount of reactionary stuff rather than having to memorize the environment. Yeah, this was a particularly challenging level to get sort of cameras done correctly as well as behavior because we had to focus on two different characters at once and we had to deal with it from pretty strange camera angles. There's a lot of change, so this was definitely a test for doing the camera angles.
It's weird for the cameras in particular because Carmelita needs to be on screen, Sly needs to be on screen, Carmelita's shock missiles need to be on screen, as well as all the areas that Sly needs to jump to or climb on need to be on screen. So you have all these requirements, and at the same time, you don't want to have the camera bonking into like chimneys or pipes or what have you. So if you look at how all the rooftops are laid out, the tallest elements will be at the point on the roof farthest away from the area in which the camera travels. And that's totally on purpose so that you won't be occluding your vision of Carmelita or where you need to go.
Yeah, in this one it's more sort of the upper left corner of each building. So what inspired Carmelita?
Carmelita is a composite of two characters. Well, the first thing, right, is that we just wanted to have somebody saying, hey, Sly, you're a thief. Because otherwise, you're not really making off with a lot of money here. You're stealing a lot of keys and you're stealing back your kbps raccoonus from other thieves. So unless we had a law enforcer telling you explicitly you are breaking the law, it didn't really seem like you were breaking the law, which you are. Anyhow, Carmelita is the product of really wanting to combine two characters. One is this inspector character from the series, Zen, who is a detective that hounds you, and it's pretty standard, right? It's sort of like Javert and Jean Valjean. A lot of these, works of fiction that are about a criminal character have this tireless cop that hounds them all the time and their relationship. And the second character that we were pretty overtly riffing on was this federal marshal and a bank robber, and they fall in love, but they can't be in love because they're on opposite sides of the law. So Sly and Carmelita, they have that thing kind of going on where she is both his true nemesis and love interest at the same time.
I'm gonna hunt you down, Cooper. You can't run forever.
Why the bleeping? I have no idea. I don't know if they said something crude there or what. I don't know if it's like maybe it's a licensing related thing. They didn't want to like specifically mention what thing they were talking about. I have no idea. Wait, I missed something in the chat here. They took away the episodes when the guy sounded like MJ, Michael Jackson. The voice is actually Jackson's. He sang Lisa a happy birthday song. Why did... Oh, that's weird. Why the hell did they take that down then? No, it was on the PS2 version as well. The bleep. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. Anyhow, yeah, so this is a good stream. I think I'm going to leave it off here. It's 12:30 a.m., so... But yeah, I'm happy. I got this game platinumed again. So, good stuff. That leaves me off at trophy level 285. It's my 19th platinum. Cooper's Pride. Yeah, so anyway, that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll probably be on again tomorrow at some point, so maybe not. I'm not going to make any promises, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and you guys have a great night. Take care.